Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fueling Better with GasBuddy. I'm Mike DiLorenzo, the head of marketing at GasBuddy, joined by Patrick DeHaan, our head of fuel analysis. Fueling Better, this is our video series designed to help you, the motorist, save the most money on fuel at the most places in the US and Canada. Our video series is focused on all the sort of tips, tricks, news, and analysis you might need to save the most. This week, summer's upon us already. And we're talking with Patrick about how you, the motorist, can save the most on fuel for your summer road trips and avoid perhaps some of the biggest mistakes that consumers make when they're filling up for their summer travels. Patrick, all the data I've seen suggests that consumers are intending to take to the road for the summer, perhaps eschewing air travel and other forms, but still getting out there. What are you seeing and hearing?
That's right, Mike. I think cars are probably the safest form of transportation this summer. And indeed, we are seeing Americans get back into their cars. Things are slowing down with coronavirus and hopefully stay that way. But we continue to see gas demand data show that Americans are filling their tanks more and more as the summer progresses. And if they, as long as they are feeling safe, I would expect that to continue.
Is that increase in demand bad news for consumers, or do you expect any increases to be somewhat modest?
Well, it may be a little bit of bad news in that the more Americans that are hitting the road, the more demand rises and the more gas prices tend to rebound. And that's what we're seeing, a very uncharacteristic summer this year. And as demand continues to go up over the course of summer, gas prices probably will head higher as well.
Let's get into the guts of it, Patrick, about what consumers can do to protect themselves from overspending, perhaps some of the most common mistakes they make when they're shopping for fuel. What's a couple of things you might tell a friend or family member about how they can perhaps shop smarter and pay smarter when it comes to summer trips and filling up their gas tanks?
Well, Mike, I think you already touched on probably the most important point. Shop around. No matter where you are, if you're staying in state, if you're going outside of state, that shopping around could easily save you 20 to 50 cents, especially if you're crossing state lines. And of course, how you're paying for that gasoline. Pay with GasBuddy has a program with deal alerts now this summer that can save you up to 25 cents a gallon. So if you haven't signed up for it, do it now. But otherwise, take that few seconds, 5-10 seconds to shop around no matter where you are. You'll be surprised at how much you can save.
Are there certain regions of the US or Canada where it becomes even more important to shop around? In other words, the price spreads are perhaps a little bit greater than others?
Absolutely. The bigger the city, the bigger the price spread you tend to see. And for those that are hitting the road this summer, especially in those 100-gallon RVs, be very careful crossing those state lines. There are a number of examples that we can cite that gasoline taxes vary 30 cents. You cross that state line, you pull over, you take a picture, it says, "Welcome to California." Well, welcome to higher gas prices. And that's the importance of checking the GasBuddy app. When you do cross the state line, you'll find prices that may be drastically higher or lower.
Now, certainly the pandemic is, it's all around us. It's on everybody's mind. And in public spaces such as fuel and convenience stores, consumers and businesses alike have to be extra vigilant. What are you seeing and hearing out of the industry in terms of how consumers can keep themselves healthy and safe while still filling up their vehicles in a public space like a gas station?
Well, Mike, a lot of stations are adopting to COVID-19. You may see hand sanitizer out at pumps. You may see cleanliness standards and social distancing inside of stations. And that's what it's all about this summer, is being safe. And gas stations have risen to the occasion to make you feel safe. Of course, you should also bring your own masks and hand sanitizers. There's a lot of businesses across the country that are requiring them if you go into a gas station. Be aware of that and be prepared.
Awesome. Well, Patrick, thank you as always for your time. Folks, that's the way it is at the fuel pump today, June 24th, 2020. Patrick and I will be back at you soon with more tips, tricks, news, and analysis so you can shop smart and pay smart, more ways and more places using GasBuddy. Thanks for joining us.